back to the channel, folks. Welcome back. Bo Biddle.
Ben Barber.
What's going on, dude?
Dude, just hearing people hit these rumble strips over here.
They're hitting them all the time. Look how beautiful it is out here. We're just up the road from our friends at Vintage Planet, right?
Yes, we're in Carthage.
Carthage, Dixon Springs, whatever.
Yeah, we're like 40 minutes east of town.
Not that far.
No, right off the
interstate.
interstate.
A cool vintage car, Vintage Planet is where you go to get it.
Yeah.
Today is no different. This car, this is a mostly original.
It is, yeah, it is.
Like the only thing that someone did was maybe paint these fenders a little bit, but for the most part, this thing is all original.
Yeah, unrestored. So it's kind of a cool story here, I guess. This is sort of
there's
one
no
of those.
guessing. This is a cool story.
Okay, it is a cool story. So this car came from Kentucky. Apparently, from what I guess we know, was owned by a gentleman for most, if not all, of its life.
Yeah. Okay.
He took extremely good care of it.
Clearly,
It
it's
runs
still running and
drives, totally unrestored. Well, first of all, let's tell them let me tell the people what it is, Ben. It is a 1935 Ford Tudor sedan.
Tudor Sedan.
It has a flathead
V8,
221 cubic inches.
Okay. All
And
right.
so, when the gentleman died, people know people, and our friend Marcus, I guess, got the call. He went to Kentucky, picked this car up, and drove it back. What was it, like 150 miles?
150 miles. He has a truck and trailer.
Yeah.
And a ramp truck.
Right.
This thing's running so good, he drove it home.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is impressive.
That is really impressive.
And so, it's a bit, I drove it over here, even though it was like only, maybe
a mile or so. We're not that far away.
I've never driven anything like this.
It's a bit of a process,
It is.
right?
That's exactly what it is.
And
It is a process.
We'll show you guys a little bit about it, and what we'll do is we'll start in the rear like we normally do, where there's always a nice trunk for us to...
What?
Okay. There's no trunk back here. I guess they didn't need to store stuff back in the day.
Just gonna have to cancel this video.
How are we supposed to start if there's no trunk?
Well, we do have
They have storage for an extra spoked wheel.
We're not going to go through, but
It does slip off and pop off. And then there is an actual functioning tire underneath there.
And I think you were pointing out the murderous tendencies of these bumpers here.
Front and rear bumpers are definitely there to hurt you.
Yeah.
Man, they look sharp. They just look sharp, man. Like blunt force and a cut if you get just backed into this thing barely. We'll start on the inside because there is no trunk, I guess.
One thing that's interesting, Ben, is that I noticed getting in it is a coupe, right?
It is a coupe.
But
there is enough room, it looks like, in the back.
Yeah, that's massive amount of room.
But it's hard to get in the back, huh?
We haven't looked at that yet.
We haven't tried to figure out how to get in. I know the seat does slide forward. There's a lever on the front left. Oh, doesn't slide forward, folks.
It tilts. But look how much room is back there.
So forgive us for the random parts box, but look at that. I'm going to do our little wide angle in so we can get a good view, but look how much room is back there.
I'm going to sit back there, Ben.
Hop in there. I'm going to hold this chair so it doesn't hit you. Oh, that chair just stays there. Legit.
So,
you look cozy. Look at that.
Look how much
folks.
space.
Dude, they were living it up back in the 30s.
Oh, look.
Is that an ashtray?
Yes. Man, that makes me want to start smoking cigarettes. Not really.
Folks, do not take that endorsement as a real. He is joking. He is definitely joking.
Wow.
So headliner is original, and it does have a little bit of stainage, but it is still sealed.
But something about the fact that it is like completely unrestored, like this is.
It smells cool in here
pretty
too.
Legit. I mean, I kind of like the fact that it's not perfect, but
well,
yet it
runner,
runs
right?
and drives. I mean, it's a driver's car.
It's ready to be driven, and Marcus knew that when he picked it up, which is why he just drove it back.
I can't get over the amount of space back here.
I know,
Ben.
it's crazy.
And
I mean, y'all can see
this.
The wide angle lens is not fooling you on the sense of how much leg room he has, because there's a lot. Oh, the window rolls sideways.
It gives you
that way.
Not a lot.
Enough for a cigarette, though, huh?
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's so cool. All right, well, let's hop in the front. I want these folks to see some of this functionality.
Want to go through the process, Ben?
I do.
Oh, whoa, did you look at this?
Oh, both?
It goes both ways.
How's that even possible? How is that even possible?
That is so cool. There's something else that's cool about this thing. We're going to go through the process here.
So if you keep winding that, oh my gosh! So when you keep winding up, it opens sideways. That is so. Why don't Windows do that anymore, Bobito?
I don't know, but I'm
so
impressed.
Cool, man. All right, hop on out of here. We got to show some of this cool antique functionality.
Okay, want to hold that for me, Ben?
So we'll show the door cards while he's climbing in. Huge door cards with these handles are so legit, and those as well.
So we want to talk about some cool functionality. This is a 35?
35, yeah.
Right. Push button start.
What? Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have to explain yourself a little bit there.
Okay.
So first off, it has a key, right?
There is a key right here, and it's optional.
And then you see there's an on and off switch right there.
So
you hit on or switch down to on or whatever?
Yes, we're going to do that. But this thing is, all right, so we've got the key in. We're going to go to the on position. The car has the e-brake. It's non-synchro 3-speed manual transmission. So the car has to be stopped before you can shift into first gear.
Okay.
All right, so let's get it going. All right. We're in neutral. We're on.
And before you press the pedal, move your foot so we can see it.
That's the start button down there.
That's the start button, folks. So he's
push button.
Push button, old school. Let's see what she's got.
All right.
There it is. Sorry, we're still learning how to do it.
All right.
There's a little finesse there, right? You got to press the button and goose the gas a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
But that flathead just came right to life, folks. Like,
we're in neutral here.
Listen to it idle. It's like the most quietest thing ever.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
cool,
and it comes right to life once you get it. Get the button going, and
so cool. Well, show
97,000 miles.
Show us some of the cool little things we learned from Marcus.
All right,
what does that thing do?
Yeah, well, check this out. You got.
So the windshield rolls out.
Yeah.
So that's for like your air conditioning, in a sense, for colder air.
And
that's so cool.
We have. Let's see.
It's underneath. There's a lever underneath.
There it is. Was it forward?
That's for the heat, and so there was a lever he did under the dash. That brings air from the engine bay into the cabin, which is crazy.
You've got your heater here.
It's got heater on one side. That's the choke. And then this one right here, like a tractor.
Yeah, it's a throttle.
You pull it back, that's a throttle. Mm-hmm. So that's cruise control.
Essentially,
this thing has cruise control, man.
And it's even so advanced. It's got stuff on here, and we don't even know what it does.
We don't even know. Even Marcus, we asked him.
Yeah, we're like, "What is this?
What is that?" And he's like, "I don't know, but you can turn this knob.
You turn it all around." But
stuff kind of happens.
Maybe somebody in the comments, if you guys know what this is, let us know, because we genuinely.
One of the things they did add to help is a modern water temp gauge, which is helpful. Check out the glove box.
And look at this.
Nice little glove box.
The OG, the original instruction
manual for the vehicle.
Such amazing history here.
So great. Like, that book is from the 30s, folks, and it's not falling apart, which is in and of itself amazing. I love, look at that logo Ford has. Zoom back out for me. Such an old logo there, or old look of their logo.
Wow, it's got everything. Look at that.
Not that it has electronics.
It's even got your little maintenance, what to do each 1,000 miles.
That's so cool, man, because back then, people had to take care of their rides. Most of these people bought these, went back home, and wasn't close to the dealer. So cool. Now let's shut this thing down. We'll kind of talk a little bit more about what's under the hood here. And I just want to show you guys, like, look how big that side step is. That's a huge area for you to put your foot. I mean, look, Bo's big shoe doesn't even take up the whole thing. Oh, there you go, right about it.
But you kind of have to use it, or else they're just gonna fall right out.
So cool. I love the build quality of these. Look at that metal kick plate or whatever you call it. So cool. The V8 logo in there. So V8, flathead V8. And go ahead and shut this door so folks know how you close these things. You got to do it. You got to put the effort in.
Yeah, we're gonna
we're
pop
gonna
the hood, but you're not really popping the hood. We're
pulling the hood. So you got to push this
down.
lever down, and it'll clear. There you go.
And that part.
And then there's another
on
lever
the front
there.
here.
And Marcus warned us really nicely that we need to
Straight
go
up
straight
to avoid
up.
the headlight.
Otherwise,
here.
we're going to mess some stuff up. So there it goes.
Straight up.
Straight up. Kaboom! I'm just kidding. and it goes
then
straight up, and then it just kind of sits in a little spot there. Right there.
Yeah.
And then there's the money shot. Flathead V8, carbureted, original. And it looks like pretty original condition. So cool.
I forgot to ask Marcus about the maintenance and what the kind of history is, if there was a book, but clearly the gentleman that owned this for so long,
whether he wrote it down or not, he made and took very good care of this thing.
Yeah, I mean, for this car to be able to just
pop right to life,
drive 150 miles.
And then when we got here, like, it was just sitting out front, and so we just decided to just kind of take it and check it out, which is what we did. So look at this huge grill, a beautiful grill, the crazy looking horns hanging off the front, headlights look crazy. Like, overall, just such a beautiful, timeless car.
I think for many, like, when I see this car, it just makes me think of the old, like, gangster era type cars.
Yeah, for sure. And
maybe that's just my association with that timeline.
Such a cool ride. And again, this thing running and driving, he doesn't have it listed yet. His info is on the screen. VintagePlanet.com is on the screen. If y'all are interested in this, I'm sure it'll be on the website soon. This car's less than 20 grand, right, Bo?
Yeah, yes, it's just right under 20 grand, like 19 something.
Are you having more hood problems?
No, I'm just getting it into place so we can.
It's the story of our life. We just have a little, every once in a while, we got a little hood problems. But all right, folks. Well, I'll let Bo figure that out. Vintage Planet info has been on the screen. Thank him. Thank you. Thank everybody for checking this out. For my man Bo Biddle, I am Ben Barber. We will see you guys in the next video.